It says, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, I'm sorry. This is Luke chapter 19, and I started at 9. And Yahweh Shai said unto, matter of fact, no, I'm sorry, that 19th chapter, and I believe it's the 11th verse. Just bear with me 1 second. Yep, Luke 19 and 11. And as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable, because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of the Most High should immediately appear. That's why he had to tell us later on. He had to tell the disciples, "It's not for you to know the time or the season which the Lord has put in His own power." And also, he had to tell the wicked Pharisees and them, "Say, look, the kingdom of heaven doesn't come with observation," because they thought they were going to actually see it coming. No, it ain't like that. The kingdom of heaven is within us. We're that kingdom of heaven. The knowledge is the kingdom of heaven. The people of Israel is the kingdom of heaven. They cannot be the kingdom of heaven without the nation of Israel.
Yeah,
without the truth.
Beginning with the elect. Starts with the elect.
Any insurance-related questions?
Right.
No.
Yeah, Khan, that's right. That's right. So see, that was like a mystery back then too. And even the Apostle Paul said the same thing. You know, he said the mystery of iniquity was already working. And it couldn't, and the kingdom could not come to pass unless that there was a falling away first. And when he made that statement, that was probably about a good 4 years before the destruction of Jerusalem, because around that time, that's when Paul was put to death. You know, not too distant future, which was probably about a good 3, 4, 5, 6 years in the future. That's when the fulfillment of 70 AD occurred, and when the temple was destroyed, the Romans besieged Jerusalem. Those armies that Yahushua spoke of. That's why part of Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke the 21st chapter were fulfilled back then. Because you had the abomination of desolation, you had the armies that were gonna surround Jerusalem, and the temple itself being destroyed. Those were all things that happened at that time.
Yeah, the falling away first. That was Jerusalem falling.
Yep.
And it's been falling ever since. And just because HODC went over there demanding their land back was the most ridiculous. It's gonna fall until Yahushua returns, with the chariots and those angels in a glorious fashion. Then we're gonna get our land back, man.
Right.
Yeah, the big guy, the big dude talking about in the video. He said, no, not him. I'm sorry, the other guy. He said, yeah, we're here to claim the land. We came back to get the land. Some crap like that. But I'm watching this shit and I'm laughing my head off, man. HODC is a total embarrassment. And ever since they ain't never been right. Ever since they kicked us out because they were privy to that. Well, the big guy, the big Jamaican guy, he wasn't there. But Ben and Barack, they were there. And the other guy, Ash, they were there, and they were privy to kicking us out over the Cornelius thing, man. And they ain't never been right since. Them clowns ain't never been right since.
Cornelius is an Edomite.
Yeah.
Hell, ISUPK, as retarded as they are, they know that Cornelius is an Israelite. IUIC know that the Cornelius is an Israelite.
And then they made them clowns put on yarmulkes, man. That shit was. They
man, fuck that. That's what. You know what, man? Let's leave that subject.
Cut.
I don't want to get pissed off. I ain't gonna put no. I gotta. Excuse me, Dr. James White, but I must be allowed to curse. I ain't gonna put no goddamn yarmulke on my head.
And then them so-called Jews, they were dancing in a circle like faggots. They're floating around, and they kept beckoning to them. Come on in. And I'm like, yeah, go on in, Ben. Go on in, man. Go and dance with them heathens, man.
Yeah, come to Israel. Come stay with friends.
Yeah. Fucking joke.
Then they gave them some of that dirty water, and they drank it.
I would have drunk that water.
Yeah.
I said, the motherfucker drinking the damn. I wouldn't have drunk that water.
And the most stupidest thing they did was upload that shit. Of all the shit they did, the most stupidest thing was to upload it. HODC.
Hold on. All that stuff that you did going this second time going to Israel, all these great works that you did, James White still hasn't called you. Vocab Malone hasn't mentioned your name. You're insignificant, man. The number one group. All right? Even Vocab Malone said, well, GMS is the most passionate. All right?
Khan, you know, and they must have not read the scriptures where the Lord said He's going to destroy the land of Israel by the hands of Russia before we can get back into that land.
Yeah, that land has to be purified because a bunch of rats is in it, so it's got to be purified.
That's right.
You got it.
That's right. So
where they get the water from Lake Minnetonka? That's the right one? Minnetonka. Yeah, I'm surprised Prince didn't come back and give it to you.
Oh no, that was the same lake King David desired water from, and his men risked their lives to go get that water. That's where they got the water from.
Got that water from Pink City.
Oh, Rothschild Boulevard.
Yeah, Rothschild Boulevard. Yeah, he had an aqueduct in across the street. All right, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4. Yeah, because see that the thing about it is about the kingdom. The reason why, because matter of fact, even the Peter and the disciples asked Yahweh Shai that when they went through everything that they went through, they gave up everything, man. You know, they followed the Lord, they believed the Lord, they gave up everything, they gave up pretty much, they gave up their life, they gave up their families, they gave up their profession, you know, they gave up any goal or aspiration that they may have had. Right? And this is what the Apostle Peter asked Yahweh Shai. Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. See, they forsook all, not part of it, all of it. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So in other words, they were going to be in the kingdom, and they were going to be top pillars of the kingdom. You know, they were going to be the apostles sitting on the 12 thrones, judging all of Israel and judging the nations too. So what you can put that into one word, you know, like King Masha used to say, one word, kingdom. You know, that's what that breaks down to. It says, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. You know, and it's not talking about build up America, get you some land, get you some states, get you a community, get you some housing, get you some education, you know, some school buildings, you know, get you some different structures, your own businesses. It ain't talking about build a new Black Wall Street in America. It's talking about giving up everything for the hopes of receiving the kingdom that's coming. Because a lot of you guys, you know, at one time, some of you guys that go way back to One West, you were looking forward to the kingdom. Now you just became complacent. You know, you took that Judas purse and you became complacent. You're no longer looking for the kingdom of heaven because you have your kingdom of heaven right now. You have your consolation here on the earth. I'm talking about Nate. I'm talking about Johanna. I'm talking about Elder Rakaf from the GOCC. All of you guys. Barack and them guys talking about they're going back to reclaim the land. And do you know how hard them gutter rats over there be laughing at you? Here it is, you going back there to reclaim your land, but the name of the video, we had to hide the camera because they wouldn't let us in.
Well, they made them put yarmulkes on, and them fools did it.
Here it is, they went back there to reclaim the land, but they got to hide the camera so they could film. They could film where they were at. Wow. All right, because the bottom line, you know, you guys that want to continue on and prosper in America, to prosper in Babylon the Great, pretty much you're not looking to the future. You're looking for the right, what's in front of you right now.
And the reality is, right now, Israel is not our land right now. That land is totally trash. It's like the prophecy says, it's trodden down of the Gentiles. You know, the land has to be cleansed, then we're going to go back to the land. But right now, we don't want that shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's trodden down of the Gentiles, just like the prophecy says.
Yep, that's right, and that's a good scripture. I'm gonna get it.